So we are just now learning for the first time that former Vice President Mike Pence has discovered classified documents at his home in Indiana.
Oh, really? That's interesting. I mean, if only there were previous clips of Mike Pence, I don't know, say just last month commenting on the Biden document. I mean, surely there's not, right?
The handling of classified materials and the nation's secret is a very serious matter. As a former vice president of the United States, I can speak from personal experience about the attention that ought to be paid to those materials when you're in office and after you leave office. And clearly, that did not take place in this case.
Okay, fine, but surely there's not more clips of Pence doubling down on how careful he was to not make the mistake that Biden made during his time.
Do you take any classified documents with you from the White House?
I did not.
Do you see any reason for anyone to take classified documents with them leaving the White House?
Well, there'd be no reason to have classified documents, particularly if they were in an unprotected area.
Well, there were classified documents, and they were in, as you report, an unprotected area.
Right.
Okay, fine, sure. There's no way there's previous clips of Mike Pence discussing the need for a special counsel relating to President Biden, especially with all of this coming to light.
Your experience as a sitting vice president and a former vice president, first of all, just generally off the top, what do you make of this story?
Well, look, equal treatment in the law is at the very center of American jurisprudence. And earlier this week, I called for that. I welcome the decision by Attorney General Garland to appoint a special counsel. If we have a special counsel reviewing classified materials that were found at Mar-a-Lago, we need to have a special counsel in this case, and that's progress.
Now, as I'm sure you're well aware of the news regarding former Vice President Mike Pence, but if you are wondering, this is how Fox News are reporting the issue. Firstly, by running pictures of Biden over the story of Mike Pence. Then, in what has to be one of the greatest deflections in modern history, I'm talking bending themselves into a pretzel Nadia Comaneci-esque maneuvers, instead of discussing these recent findings akin to their endless coverage of Joe Biden, they thought now was an important time to discuss how bipartisan these issues have become.
And stands ready and willing to cooperate fully with the National Archives and any appropriate inquiry. Mark.
I'm sure what happened is when he heard the news about the Vice President Biden having some documents inadvertently, that he immediately ordered his staff to go and make sure that there was nothing, and they came across something. We don't know what it was. We don't know. For example, Biden had TSSCI documents, which is that's a different level of seriousness. So, and those are things you can't easily transfer. Secret, confidential documents are a different story. So we don't know what that is. But I think it's great that he was so responsible to check that. And it seems like we've got a broader problem.
Yes.
I think our government is a bipartisan problem of people mishandling classified information.
We've known that. And when former President Obama, Molly, changed what it meant, can you talk about that? Because there was a change that Obama made about who can declassify and document so on and so forth. That was during the Hillary Clinton.
Well, and also right before he left office, he changed some of the rules about classification as well. We have multiple issues here. One is that there's so many classified documents going around that I bet Mike Pence will not even be the last person who was a vice president or president to make this kind of announcement.
Oh, now is the time for broad strokes. Okay, I see. But in light of these recent findings, while it is fun to go back and look at Fox's previous coverage in regards to Joe Biden, I am reminded of one clip in particular in regards to Marjorie Taylor Greene's recent appearance on Fox News, in which she was adamant Biden's situation was way worse than Trump's because he was the vice president.
Well, this is a huge story. It's very serious. As a matter of fact, Joe Biden conceivably stole those documents. What people need to understand is the President of the United States is the only one that can declassify documents, not the Vice President. For Joe Biden to steal documents and have possession of them, this is a serious investigation, and the communists at NARA can't hide it anymore. And Merrick Garland and the Department of Justice, they have to be held accountable if they don't treat Joe Biden exactly the same way they're treating President Trump. It's ridiculous and it's shameful.
Well, I'm wondering if Marjorie Taylor Greene, Ted Cruz, and everyone at Fox News will have that same energy now that it's Mike Pence.
Our blue wall stopped the red wave and election deniers got denied election. That's why we're celebrating with the new Democracy Prevails team. We've got lots of work to do, but we should all be proud that when democracy was tested, democracy prevailed. You've earned this. Don't wait. Get yours right now at store.meidastouch.com. That's store.meidastouch.com.